blessings. This is sort of a personal testimonial. Just want to be brief with it, but mainly for those who have been subscribed to my channel, but even those that are new here. If you like my content, I might as well give you more insight on this individual that is called Ray the Roamer. So I could have been a heathen. And I say that just because, in light of obviously not judging other people and not even judge myself, if you will. What I mean is, just in the way my life was going at a certain point, so many forces were pulling me different directions. I was on my own for quite some time, and hence my name, Ray the Roamer. It took a while for me to really just harness everything about myself and my spirituality for me to know who I am and continue to stand on that without any shadow of a doubt. Regardless of not having a lot of people by my side. Because see, yeah, been on my own for quite some time, so it can be very daunting for a young man, especially if he is of a certain background, just to lightly put it. And you don't have a lot of people there for you. But somehow I've always been strong with my faith, with my beliefs, with my spirituality. Just always been strong. And overall, these things have carried me throughout this whole time, just this whole sense of roaming. So when I say Ray the Roamer, really understand that roaming has pretty much saved my life. So to anyone out there trying to find your way, just know that there's always a way through the roaming. And of course, we can add more to my name itself, Ray the Roamer. Uh, I saw a lot of ray of hope amongst my roaming. Just different times you go through life, and you go through a lot of cloudy days, but you see that silver lining in the sky permeate through everything, all of your clouded circumstances, all of the brain fog you might have. And that brain fog is real. I want to talk more about it because I had to go through a lot of period of brain fog. But I say all that to say I could have very well just been a heathen, still living in that brain fog. It took a while for me to finally get out of it, to now I know when I do detect the brain fog, just know that it's just like any type of storm that's around me or coming around my way. So it helps me in that sense now, to where I can detect certain things and know how to avoid it. I won't say know how to prevent it. No, you just know how to avoid it or know how to endure it. But as a heathen, you remain in that storm, you remain in that brain fog. And a part of me deep down inside, regardless of any influence, whatever you want to call it, I did not want to remain in that fog. And that is why I'm not a heathen. But I could have very well just remained a heathen had I just for some crazy reason wanted to live my whole life in that fog. Nah, it just became too much for me. And this idea of demon time, people talk about it. People are just clouded in their own sense of reality, going back to that fog. But we see a lot of this going on. People are just constantly going through these storms every day. A lot of people that you think are living in fair weather, nah, It's not really fair weather, it's fake weather. It's manipulated weather. You thinking it's a good life they're living. But if they're heathenistic with it, or hedonistic, however way you want to pronounce that, then what is it? Doesn't sound like fair weather to me. So a lot of this I want y'all to think about. And I know I didn't say all that I needed to say for this particular video in regards to my own testimonial. But hopefully one can see by now, I'm far from heathen. I'm far from heathen. Yes, I am far from heathen. And I will continue to stay on the straight and narrow. And I hope you all do the same too, because that's how you continue to be blessed.